With everything from app support and smartphone notifications to heart rate monitoring, the best smartwatches do much more than tell time. If you're assessing your options, you've come to the right place. We've been reviewing smartwatches since the days of Pebble more than a decade ago, and we test options from brands big and small, with a variety of prices and features to help you find a model that fits your budget and needs. The Apple Watch Series 10 is the best smartwatch for iPhone users thanks to its sleek design, unbeatable selection of third-party apps, and accurate fitness tracking performance. If you're looking for something less expensive or have an Android phone, we have you covered with our list of the best smartwatches below. Read on for our top picks and buying advice to find the right watch for you. We have listed the 6 best smartwatches 2025, and there are key features you need to consider this to help you choose the best one for you. For more information on the product, as always, I've included a link in the description box down below, which are updated with the best prices on each product. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Be sure to stay tuned till the end so you don't miss anything. Now let's get started. Number 6. OnePlus Watch 2. After a less-than-stellar introduction to the world of smartwatches with the original OnePlus Watch in 2021, OnePlus is back with its second effort, and it's a different beast entirely. Rather than relying on its own software, OnePlus's latest wearable uses Google's Wear OS platform to deliver a comprehensive set of features that will satisfy even the most demanding user. The OnePlus Watch 2 offers a tasteful design, but its large dimensions mean that it's less suited to those with petite wrists. It feels quality throughout, but I can't help but wish for a functional rotating crown. This one can be rotated, but it doesn't do anything. It's just a circular button. As it stands, I think it's one of the most compelling Wear OS options available today, and certainly one of the best smartwatches outside of Apple. It's reasonably priced, well-designed, feature-packed, and lasts for a long time. What more could you need? The OnePlus Watch 2 is available to purchase now globally with an MSRP of $299 of $459. It originally launched in black steel and radiant steel, but a Nordic blue variant was introduced more recently in Europe too. The specs and features are the same across all variants. It's only the color of the chassis and strap that changes. The OnePlus Watch 2 immediately gives the impression of quality. It's dense, heavy, and shiny, as you'd expect a high-end watch to be. Number 5. Garmin Forerunner 965. This is the watch that takes one of the best Apple Watch features and adds it to Garmin, that stunning AMOLED display. Yet, this manages to offer at least 5 days more battery life than almost any of the other competition with the same display. To be clear, this model comes as a screen upgrade following the release of the very similar Forerunner 955, 9 months before. So while the upgrades from that to this aren't huge, it's worth noting that the model was a near-perfect jump forward anyway. Add this screen and it's a real heavy hitter. Garmin also released the Forerunner 265 alongside this model, also packing an AMOLED screen, but at a lower price point. For what you get, this justifies that cost, as this review will clarify. In short, it's got astonishing battery performance, a beautiful display, super accurate location and heart rate tracking, plus lots of other smart metrics, including new running dynamics without the need for an extra sensor. This is one of the best Garmin watches, so is this the ultimate sports watch? The Garmin Forerunner 965 is definitely one of the more expensive options from the company, but that's because it comes packing all the best features rolled into one wonder device. As such, you're looking at a price of $600. Number 4. Samsung Galaxy Watch 7. Unlike Samsung's Galaxy Watch Ultra and the brand's Galaxy Ring, the Galaxy Watch 7 is more familiar. In a world of exciting designs, Samsung is sticking with a working formula that's been here on some of the best smartwatches like the Galaxy Watch 5 and 2024's Galaxy Watch 6. But that's not a bad thing. Similar to Apple's approach with a standard Series 9 and an Ultra, the Galaxy Watch 7 is a refreshing bit of familiarity with some minor changes. This also powers some Galaxy AI features, but you do need a Galaxy smartphone to use them. And that includes the new Energy Score feature, which reminds me a lot of the Oura Ring. It's a welcome addition to the already highly accurate health and activity experience the Galaxy Watch has long offered, especially for workout and sleep tracking. Suffice it to say, the Galaxy Watch 7 is one of the best Wear OS smartwatches around, especially if you have a Galaxy phone. Compared to the Ultra, it's the one for everyone. Just know, you don't need to rush out and grab one if you have a Watch 5 or a Watch 6. Unlike the folding phones the Watch 7 launched alongside, the latest Galaxy Watch doesn't have a heftier price tag than its predecessor. Number 3. Google Pixel Watch 3. If you just look at the Google Pixel Watch 3 in its 41mm size, you'd likely call it sleek, modern, and beautiful. Although you might not expect there to be much that's new over the previous generation, because Google has stuck with a successful design that lets its wearable stick out from the crowd. Both displays are bigger, even on the smaller 41mm watch, which lets you do a lot more from your wrist. They're also easier to use outdoors thanks to a higher maximum brightness. And Wear OS has been optimized to let you take advantage of the larger screens. You can read my full thoughts on the Pixel Watch 3 below, but for now, I can tell you that it's one of the best-looking smartwatches around and delivers mostly excellent performance. One of my few issues is the lackluster battery life of the 41mm model, making it a great pick for folks with a Google Pixel or one of the other best Android phones. With there being two sizes of the Pixel Watch 3 this year, pricing is a bit more complex than in years past. The 41mm Pixel Watch 3 with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi is priced at $349, AU $579. That's the same price as the Pixel Watch 2 in the US and UK, but a bit more in Australia. While you'll pay $449, $749 for cellular connectivity. The 45mm Pixel Watch 3 will start at $399, a $669, and jump to $499, $839 for the advanced connectivity. With the Pixel Watch 3, Google is mostly staying on course when it comes to design. It's still an exceptional-looking piece of tech, but now available in two sizes. It still comes in a familiar 41mm option, though looks are a bit deceiving here, and a larger 45mm variant. Number 2. Apple Watch Ultra. 2. For 2024, the Apple Watch Ultra 2, $799, is as big and expensive as ever, but it now comes in black titanium. Alongside the new finish option, there are several matching bands, including a titanium version of the Milanese Loop, suitable for high-speed water sports and scuba diving. The rugged smartwatch features a stunning 3000 nit display that is 50% brighter than the screen on the original model for better visibility in harsh sunlight. And it gets around 55 hours of battery life on a charge, almost a full day longer than the Apple Watch Series 10, $399. watchOS 11 delivers new features for all recent Apple Watch models, including a Tides app for seeing when the surf's up, training load insights, sleep apnea notifications, and more. The Series 10 costs half the price and is our top recommendation for most buyers, but the Ultra 2 is an excellent choice for outdoor adventurers. At $799, the rugged Ultra 2 costs the same as the original model and carries a significant premium over the Apple Watch Series 10, starting at $399, and the Apple Watch SE, starting at $249. Generally speaking, the Series 10 is the best option for most people. The Ultra 2 is a better pick for water sports enthusiasts, hikers, and other outdoor adventurers, and the Watch SE is a sensible choice for children, older adults, and budget-conscious buyers. Design-wise, the Ultra 2 looks nearly identical to its predecessor, with the same dimensions, 1,985 square mm display area, and 3-button configuration. The Ultra 2 has the biggest case of any Apple Watch, but it no longer has the biggest screen. The 46mm Series 10 now holds that title with a display area of 1,220 sqm, offering just a bit more screen real estate than the Ultra 2. Number 1. Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra. I don't climb, swim, run, or dive off cliffs. I check the time. No one would describe me as ultra. I'm arguably not the target market for the new Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra. But I've been wearing it for almost 2 weeks, ever since Paris and Galaxy unpacked. And I have some thoughts. Don't misunderstand me, though. I am not the person to review this $649, $599, a 1,999 adventure seeker smart timepiece seeking to join our best smartwatch list. But I am a watch fan and have, for the better part of 14 days, Put aside my Apple Watch Series 9 and all the fun analog watches I started wearing again earlier this year so that I could experience what has to be the largest wrist gadget I've ever put on my wrist. At 47mm wide by 12.1mm thick and 60.5 grams, this watch is a wrist statement. There's never a time where I forget it's on my wrist. Sometimes I feel it resting on the space between my wrist and the back of my hand, a nudging reminder that this watch is low on subtlety and high on performance, even if I'm not. You could wear it to track your sleep, but I guarantee that if you roll over on that large titanium body, you will feel it in your wrist and any other part of your body pressed against it. This is a shame because I'd like to test out the new sleep apnea feature. I have a bit of it, but I can't afford to have a small brick on my wrist disrupt my sleep nightly. In any case, I think the Galaxy Watch Ultra screen, with its non-existent blank space between the display and hardware bezel, is a real triumph. I love looking at it, changing out faces, which offer a clarity that makes them look almost like real analog faces, and how its always-on screen is viewable from any angle.